Hey YouTube, it's Jade. So today I'm going to do a get to know me tag. Since I've kind of started to revamp my page, I'm slowly doing it in the process of the last 8-9 months. I haven't posted since then. But I thought maybe since I was in like a more mysterious kind of page before, I would do a video where people got to know me a little bit more and know who I am. So I found these get to know me tag questions, so I'm going to answer them. So one. Do you have a middle name? And I do have a middle name. It's Japanese because I'm named after my grandmother. So it's Noriko. Very different, very unique because it is a Japanese name. I'm very proud of my culture. I love being Japanese. Only a quarter, but still love it. So that is my middle name. I'm the only person in my family with that middle name, but I'm hoping to pass it down to my children. 2. What was your favorite subject in school? So currently I'm in college and I have no favorite subject. I'm just kidding. No, I really don't have a favorite subject right now because it's all GEs and stuff like that. So I don't have a favorite subject, but I would say in like high school, my favorite subject would have had to have been math because I felt like I was really good at math after I got tutoring and someone was able to help me think about what I was thinking and doing. So I think that was my favorite subject in high school. But in college, my favorite class I've ever had, because it's not subjects anymore. When you go to college, it's kind of like you pick and choose classes that you take. I would say my favorite class would had to have been in my last 2 years here. I'm not sure what is my favorite class. I never have thought about this. I think it's actually my American Sign Language class I'm taking right now, currently this semester, because you are really learning about the deaf culture, and you're really learning like different things about the world that you never would have thought, and how like we really want to stick to the norm of being like a hearing person, and I just don't think that's okay. And I feel like being in this class has really taught me a lot about myself and the society that we live in, and that we need to change kind of. So I think that's the most like impacted, like most influential class that I've ever taken. So I would say sign language is my favorite class at this current moment. What is your zodiac sign? I'm a Pisces, or as other people call it, a Pisces, or I don't know what people call it. I call it a Pisces. But, so that means I'm sensitive, I like to cry, I'm creative, I'm a visual learner. Yes, there's a bird chirping. It's nice outside here, so that's why I have the window open. Pisces are very, very like in tune with themselves. They like to think more outside the box, be more imaginative. They kind of like to, daydream. I daydream a lot, so that's number one, I would say, for being a Pisces. For me, I daydream a lot. I have the questions on my phone. That's why I'm looking down. Sorry about that, guys. Do you participate in any sports? No. Not here in college. In high school I did water polo. Yeah, that's it. But in college I'm kind of just like, I'm gonna go to the gym, maybe walk around. I live in San Francisco, so we walk a lot. So I would say walking around is the newest thing for me for working out and participating in something, I would say. Walking, the gym, not in any sports. So yeah. Favorite book? I do not have a favorite book. Honestly, I would say I just like reading, so I can read a book in 12 hours, 24 hours, 3 hours. It just depends how intriguing the book is and how interesting the topic is and what the book's written about. Lately, I've read 3 books in the last week, I would say. So I've been getting back into reading because summer's coming up, so I want to start with my reading and stuff. So I would say I do not have a favorite book, but if I had to choose one, I can't, because I have no favorite book. I like every book that I've read so far. I'm trying to think if there's one that I really liked. Let's see. This is a difficult question. I don't think I really have a favorite book. No. I've never even read a book over again. that's how bad it is. Like, I just don't have a favorite book. I just read the book and then get over it, and I'm like, okay, bye. That's what I do with books. But yeah. Favorite color? Black. Like my soul. Um, yeah, black's my favorite color. I would say black would be my most favorite color because it's so versatile. You can wear it with anything. You can wear red shoes, black shoes, white shoes, and I feel like black just like, I don't know. I've always just really, really been attracted to the color black. Like, yeah, I have this pink pillow behind me, but pink's my second favorite color, but black's my number one favorite color. I don't know why. Sometimes I'll have like random, like, oh my god, new favorite color is this, but black is my ultimate, like, day one favorite color. Day one favorite color is black. I would always choose black over everything. Favorite animal? A cat. I feel like people have asked me, if you could be an animal, what would you be? And I was like, a cat. So those are my favorite animal because cats are like kind of like to themselves a lot, and I feel like I'm very to myself, but they also like, they need a lot of attention. I feel like I need a lot of attention. Um, that sounds like Pisces too. So Pisces need a lot of attention, by the way. BT dubs. But I would say a cat is my favorite animal because they're just so cuddly. But like, they don't need too much attention. Like, they can go and sleep for like the whole day, and then like they're fine. So that's why I really like cats. And I just think like they're so beautiful because there's so many different kinds of cats that you can look at and you can see they all have different colors. They're not all the same. And I think that's so interesting about cats is like, you can have a short hair cat, a long hair cat. Like, I just think cats are great. I would say cat. That's my favorite animal. Next, favorite perfume. Um, it's not a perfume. It's a cologne. It's a Hollister cologne. It's a smell of the Hollister store. I would say that is my favorite perfume slash cologne. I've never had a favorite perfume. That's been my only favorite smell. I bought this cologne for my mom for Christmas. She wore it once. I stole it. I've had it for 4 years now. I only wear it rarely. Like, I don't even wear perfume. Like, if I wear perfume, it's because I feel like I smell. Um, but like, I usually don't wear perfume. I don't think like perfume's necessary. Like, you have a natural pheromone. Like, why do you need a perfume? Um, yeah, I'm not a real big fan of perfumes or colognes. I think your natural smell is what should be the smell of you, I would say. So yeah, no favorite perfumes. Have you been out of the country? Only to Mexico. Mexico. Woo! I went on a cruise. I think I went to Tijuana once. I was really young. All I remember is getting some SpongeBob things. That's it. I went on a cruise. I went to Mazatlan, probably butchering these names, Cabo, and one other place I don't remember. I just don't remember. But I've only been to Mexico. Nowhere else. I'm hoping I can go to other places, but Mexico's the only place on my list. Next place I'm thinking of traveling to is London. I'm really hoping to go to London. I love London. Just looking at the pictures, it's so pretty and it's like always raining. Not always, but like, oh, I don't know how to put this, but I just really want to go to London. Do you speak any other languages? English. Um, no, yeah. I'm learning how to American Sign Language right now. Love it. Love. So that's the newest one I'm learning. I'm still learning Spanish. It is really hard. Really hard. I've been taking Spanish for like 6 years now, and it's the hardest language I've ever tried to learn. I just can't comprehend it. I can't remember it. I don't know what's going on, but I can remember sign language. I'll tell you that. When I was little, I used to know Japanese. Since my grandma is Japanese, I only know a few words in Japanese. Not many, just like few simple baby words. Literally, baby words. I know baby words in Japanese. Do you have any siblings? I have 2 half siblings, and that's all. I'm gonna leave that. What's your favorite store? Oh. My favorite store has got to be Charming Charlie's because Charming Charlie's is color coordinated. It has everything you need: purses, wallets, jewelry, watches, shoes, shirts, not pants, but it's color coordinated. I love color coordinated stores. I feel like everything should be color coordinated. I try to color coordinate my closet. It's really hard, but like that's my goal one day is to have a color coordinated closet and everything's color coordinated by colors, dark colors, light colors. I love Charming Charlie's. I walk in there and I'm like, I'm gonna buy everything. That's what I do every time I go in there. What's your favorite? Oh, no, I already read that one. Do you like school? Yes and no. Um, I like school because I feel like I'm learning more things and then it's getting more intriguing and it's opening up my vocabulary and it's also opening up my mind to new things and becoming more intelligent, I would say. A lot of people think that like I come up with really different topics to talk about. So like I really like college for that because you learn new things and you're able to talk about new things with different people and you can meet people that have like similar interests as you. But I also don't like school because like sometimes like right now in college you have to do your lower GEs, so they're like classes you have to take, and I don't find that as interesting because you have to take new classes. Like you can't be like, no, I don't want to take this class. You need to because you need to graduate. I feel like I'm gonna like college a lot more when I get into my like when I'm really taking my major classes, which is psychology. I think I'll really like college then because it's like, oh my god, it's gonna be so much fun. So yeah. Favorite YouTubers. I have a few. Jenna Marbles is number one. Julie and Solomita is number two. They're boyfriend and girlfriend. I love them. Ha! I've been watching Jenna's for like a really long time. Since before I can remember. Like I think she was one of the first YouTubers I ever watched. I love her. I like want to be her. I like think she's my spirit animal. I call them my mom and dad. Like I tell everyone, I'm like Jenna and Julian are my mom and dad. If I had to choose mom and dad, they're my mom and dad. Not in a weird way, but like I just find them really funny and really interesting, and I would want to be their friend. Like really, I would want to be their friends. My other favorite, I like a lot of couples because I feel like they're very different, but they're very intriguing. Like when they do things together, because they're two different kind of people, but separately their things are really interesting. But when they do things together, it's like, oh my god, it's so much fun. So my second one would be Alfie Days and Zoella. I just find that they're so interesting because they're very different. Like Zoella's like more beauty guru, and I like watching her things, and like she's very down to earth. So I find like her videos are really interesting, and also Alfie, like he's really funny and he does like video game things, like the Sims stuff. I really like that. So I feel like they're my next favorite. Not only because they're a couple, but like they're my favorite YouTubers. Jenna and Jesse, Gina and Jesse, I love them. I feel like their pranks are really funny, so I always watch them. Like, I love pranks, and I always watch them. And my friends talk about them. We're like, oh my god, Gina and Jesse. And like, when Jesse was in San Francisco, because I live in San Francisco, it was like, oh my god, Jesse. And like, I tried to go and find his magic carpet, no lie. It was a really great time, but I didn't find it. Um, and then I think my next one is Roman Atwood because Roman Atwood is like a family man and like his vlogs about his family. I think his family's really cute. And I think it's really precious, like how much he like really loves his family. But he also like has time to have fun and do the pranks that he does, which I think is really cool and really interesting because he is a family man from a small hometown, and I think that's really cool. Like to be so down to earth still because of your family. My next one would have to be Miranda Sings / Colleen Ballinger because she's just so funny. Like, I talk like her all the time. Well, more like Miranda, but like, I think they're great. Honestly, they're great. Just the two different people that she plays. Colleen plays is great. Not like she's playing Colleen, but like she plays Miranda, and then it's just like, I think she's a great actress, and like she does great things with Miranda, and I think it's really funny. Favorite movies? Star Wars. Star Wars. Star Wars. Yeah, that's pretty much it. PC or Mac. So I had a PC for like years and I loved PCs. But now I have a Mac and I can never choose between the two because they're both very different. But I'm starting to lean more towards Mac because the Mac has more like opportunities for you to use it and in different ways. Like you can make music on it. Like the Mac is very diverse, but also on PCs you can do the same thing, but you just have to buy more softwares to load. So that's my only concern. What phone do you have? An iPhone 6. Typical. Everyone has one. How tall are you? I'm 5'3". Let's not discuss this. I feel very short. I'm average size for a girl, which is 5'3", but I feel like I could be an inch taller or two. I would want to be 5'5", but 5'3" is my height. What do you order at Starbucks? Passion tea lemonade, not sweetened, or Valencia orange. I'm not a big coffee person, so I always go with a tea, like a cold tea. If I got a coffee, it'd be like an iced mocha with whipped cream, and then I like mix whipped cream, and then I put cinnamon. But I'm more of like a tea person than a coffee person. What's one thing most people probably don't know about you? Probably don't know about me. I have played the piano since I was 6 years old. I keep that like very low key because I feel like it's something like I would want people when they get to know me to be like, oh my god, that's so different. I wouldn't have thought you played the piano. Like I keep it like more like a smaller hint about myself that I do play the piano, and like I played it since I was 6, and like it's like classical music, it's like Beethoven, Mozart, Bastion, like stuff like that. And I just feel like I like to keep that as a secret. Like that's something like if I show you I play the piano, I tell you I play the piano, you should be really lucky that I did because it's not something I talk about really. One thing you want to do before you die. I want to go to Japan. That's my next goal. Like a place I want to really go to is Japan with my grandmother and see where she's from and like where she grew up. I just really find it interesting because like I really do love my culture, and I feel like going there I would really learn a lot more about who I am and about my culture. What's your most listened to song on iTunes? I don't listen to iTunes. So but I would say if I had to pick one, it's probably Cool for the Summer by Demi Lovato. I love Demi. Demi is life. What kind of style would you define yourself as having? Relaxed. I'm not a big makeup person, so like I only put like a little makeup on. Really, technically, usually I don't put a lot on. I don't like wear like a lot of like. I'm like more like a jeans and t-shirt kind of gal, or like just dress in like sandals. I'm not like, oh, I have to get dressed up. I have to do my hair. Like this hair is from a braid. Like I just took it out. Like I'm not like kind of like really stylish. I'm really relaxed. I would say like a lot of people would be like grungy, but it's not grungy. But it's like beachy because I'm like, oh, jeans and t-shirt and flip-flops. That's good with me. Like I'm not like I have to dress up or like I have to look good for people. Like I don't care really. I really do not care what other people think, what I look like. What was the last thing you bought? McDonald's. I bought a Big Mac with fries and a drink. I bought that this morning. Yeah. Are you going to nominate anyone to do this tag? No, I just did it because I wanted to do something for YouTube to get to know me a little bit more. So yeah, that's my vid. I hope you guys got to know me a little bit better. I'm going to try to make more videos more. But yeah. I'll see you, YouTubers. Ask me questions, ask me anything. Always here to talk.